Well, don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. Up next, it's the 50-lap, $25,000 to win CMH Diamond Nationals presented by Veland. Welcome back to Lucas Oil Speedway here in Wheatland, Missouri for the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series presented by Flow Racing. And we have got the 25 drivers that are on the starting grid here tonight, ready to roll 50 laps, or at least a halfway, James, if Mother Nature decides to rear her ugly head here this evening. A $25,000 payday on the line for the winner of the CMH Diamond Nationals. Let's take a look at your starting lineup.
On the Victory Fuel pole, looking for the biggest win of his career and his first ever in the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series, it's the second-generation driver, Gordy Gundaker, out of St. Charles, Missouri. And on the outside, looking for his second win of the season in his return to the series this year, he's out of Evans, Georgia. That is Brandon Overton.
Row 2, looking for his first career win with the series out of Causeyville, Mississippi, Spencer Hughes in the 19M. And on his outside, the winner here one night ago out of Chandler, Arizona, the 20RT is Ricky Thornton Jr.
Hudson O'Neill in 6 appearances here this year at Wheatland. He's won 4 times. He's out of Martinsville, Indiana, the 71, and on the outside in the Rocket 1 out of New Berlin, Illinois, it'll be Brandon Shepard.
4th throwback on the inside. The driver currently 8th in the series points. That's the big perm, Dalton Wilson out of Fayetteville, North Carolina. And on his outside out of Robeline, Louisiana, the 97, looking for his first win with the Lucas Oil Series is Cade Dillard.
Row 5 is Justin Wells. He's a 2-time and defending track champion here at Lucas Oil Speedway. He's out of Aurora, Missouri in car 98. And on the outside, the driver 3rd in the points, the 99 out of Dresden, Ohio, is Devin Moran.
2 regional hot shoes are in row 6. The insides, the 8K out of Warsaw, Missouri. That's Tyler Kuykendall. And on his outside out of Jamestown, Missouri, the 96, Dalton Imhoff.
2 more Show Me State drivers make up row 7. It'll be Aaron Morant, the 1XM. He's out of Richmond, Missouri. And the veteran Tony Jackson Jr. in car 56. He's out of Lebanon, Missouri.
Caden Cladd will start on the inside of row 8 in the 50. And on his outside, Rookie of the Year candidate from Earlham, Iowa, the 22 of Daniel Hilsebeck.
You have your B-main winners, Garrett Alberson, currently 5th in the points. Las Cruces, New Mexico, the winner Thursday night at 34. And on the outside, the youngster, 16 years old, Jackson Erdl into the show in the 1/4 J. He's out of Neosho, Missouri.
Your final 3 rows, Trevor Gundaker and Donald McIntosh, Carson Ferguson and Corey Lawler, Jonathan Davenport and Dan Ebert. Clay Harris will take an emergency provisional and start shotgun on the field. Ladies and gentlemen, the field is taking formation in what we like to call one of the prettiest sights in all of racing. On your feet, ladies and gentlemen, this is a salute to you. If you wave to the drivers, they're going to wave back. Let them hear you, Lucas Oil Speedway. This is your starting field for the 19th annual CMH Diamond Nationals presented by Veland.
Oh, my. I think that singed my eyebrows inside the.
I can tell you that it singed some of your hair. You had hair on top of your head before that.
An awesome job here. Danny Lorton, a general manager. Casey Schumann, assistant general manager. And for the 19th time, the CMH Diamond Nationals, Gordy Gundaker, what goes through his mind?
Let's do it again. We'll bring him around Dustin. One more time.
One more not.
Oh, man. Powder Fireworks putting on a show for us here this evening. And you're going to see those middle 2 rows inch ahead. The outside and inside rows, they're going to back off a little bit and get in line. And as this field gets back into the 2x2 formation, Ben Shelton, you will be talking to someone in Lucas Oil Victory Lane tonight. Who is it going to be?
From the 23rd starting spot, he'll become a 5-time Diamond Nationals champion. I'm going to ride with the Midwest Sheet Metal point leader, Jonathan Davenport.
Oh, my. Oh, my. James Essex.
Brandon Overton gets his second Lucas Oil Winner of the Year, his first Diamond Nationals victory.
Those are all really good picks. I picked the winner last night. I think he goes back-to-back. Give me the 20 RT of Ricky Thornton Jr. Race car engineering pace truck makes the hard left-hand turn to the infield. Drivers will fire in the Nutrient Ag Solutions starting zone. Gordy Gundaker on the pole. Brandon Overton on the outside. And we are underway here in Wheatland, Missouri.
The Hoker Trucking number 11 outside the Dude Wipe 76 down the back straightaway. Gordy Gundaker, his best ever run in the Lucas Oil Series a couple of years ago at Farmer City, Illinois. At a track he loves, out of turn number 4. Who's going to lead lap 1? It's the St. Charles, Missouri driver.
Gordy Gundaker is your leader. No surprise. Catfishing around the inside of the racetrack. Also no surprise. Brandon Overton trying to pound the top side in the Dude Wipe 76. They're still 2x2x2 all the way through the field. Gordo continues to lead this one 2 laps in.
And it's 50 laps. We get to lap 25. The Hellraiser Jack's halfway mark. It will become official. We've had weather to the south all evening long, all afternoon long. Can we get all 50 laps in out of turn number 4? Gordy Gundaker has led the first 3 laps here tonight at Wheatland.
There's something about Lucas Oil Speedway that just seems to keep the rain away. Knock on wood. We're hoping to get all 50 laps of this one in here this evening. Here comes Brandon Overton trying to work back around the outside. You're looking back on 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th. They fan out nearly 3 wide off corner number 4.
And again, the final night of the Summit Racing Equipment Super 12. The top 12 in the points will split 16,000. The points leader, it's either going to be Thornton or Davenport. They will collect $5,000 after this race.
And Gordy Gundaker continues to lead. Brandon Overton remains in second, and that's a fantastic battle you're looking at back there that we just talked about. Again, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, they're all right there together. Brandon Shepard has been able to shake himself free from the others. He has sole possession of 3rd. It's now Thornton trying to keep the Wolves behind him. There's Spencer Hughes in the 19M. There's the 71 of Hudson O'Neill, the 18D of Dalton Wilson, the 97 of Cade Dillard.
By the way, Jonathan Davenport's only up 3 spots so far in the backup car. Reminder, harmonic balancer. He led until the final lap of his heat race, which would have put him on the pole here tonight. But right now, back in 18th, and Gordy Gundaker looking solid here tonight. The second-generation racer leads with 8 laps complete this time around.
It would be by far the biggest win of Gordy Gundaker's career, and as you mentioned, James, his first win with the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series. You talked about Gordy's best finish with Lucas. It was a second of Farmer City. Almost had that one, got passed with just a couple laps remaining in that race at Farmer City a few years ago, as Brandon Shepard now trying to get the high side rolling in the Rocket 1. That's the battle for second.
Ricky Thornton Jr., last night's winner, back and forth. And O'Neill, again, he's won 4 out of 6 here this year. Hughes, Dillard, Wilson, Wells, and Moran. They're going to pick up the tail end of the field. Caution free so far, 10 down. And we still have 40 to go, and Brandon Shepard goes to second in the Rocket 1.
And he immediately goes to the inside down in turns 1 and 2 as Overton continues to run the outside in that Longhorn Factory Team Dude Wipes number 76. Gordy Gundaker, the leader in this one by 1.3 seconds the last time by. Shep takes a 10th off of it that time by. 11 in the books, and lap traffic now a reality for the St. Charles, Missouri driver Gordy Gundaker.
Gordy Gundaker now. He'll get around the 1/4 J. Jackson Ertl made it in his first show here tonight at Neosho, Missouri. Gundaker makes quick work of him. 12 in the books out of turn number 2. Brandon Shepard is 1.3 behind in Rocket 1. Brandon won last Friday night at Atomic Speedway in Chillicothe, Ohio. Trying to get back in the points chase, the defending World of Outlaw Series champion. Into turn number 1 goes Gordy Gundaker. 13 in the books, 37 to go here tonight.
A good look right there at the gap between your race leader Gordy Gundaker in the 11 and a hard-charging Brandon Shepard in the Rocket 1. Gordy's able to dispose of Dan Ebert in the 60. Shep will have to deal with him next. A 1.3 second advantage the last time by.
And we're going to have a spin in turn 2, Destin.
2 second advantage, and that draws the Coltman Farms Racing caution, and the pucker factor had to be high for your race leader Gordy Gundaker. 14 laps in the books, 36 laps remaining here at the Diamond of Dirt Tracks, Lucas Oil Speedway. Donald McIntosh going to make his way into the pit area, at least the Heartbeat Hot Sauce Hot Pit. There he is in that Hicks Racing number 79. 14 laps are scored, 36 laps remaining. And James, let's take a look and see what brought out the Coltman Farms Racing caution.
Sorry to cut you off, my friend. Right there in turn 2. Gundaker goes around, and the first Coltman Farms Racing caution of the race here. It is from our drone here. And then there you see a car off the pace, went off the racetrack. Was that Jackson?
I believe it was Tony Jackson Jr., yes.
So there you see the spin. He spins around and stops, and the caution out for the first time in this race. But Ben Shelton, Gordy Gundaker, who actually, when that first heat race happened, as we saw it on the video earlier, was actually helping Davenport switch over from the main car to the backup car there early on tonight.
Yeah, and I tell you what, Gordy's looking really good. Last night was his first ever Diamond Nationals start, and tonight he leads the way. Brandon Shepard, though, Rocket One Racing has never enjoyed just a ton of success here. Could tonight be the night that Sheppy takes him to the top of the leaderboard with their first Diamond Nationals win?
Well, Gordy Gundaker also, he's run here at the Show Me 100, and his best finish in that race was 8th 1 year ago, as Dalton Wilson has stopped down to grab a word with Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series officials, and it looks like he is going to get to rejoin the field. Dalton Wilson, that last time by, James, running in the 7th spot.
So right now it's Gordy Gundaker. He's led the first 14 circuits. Brandon Shepard, Brandon Overton, Ricky Thornton Jr., Hudson O'Neill runs in 5th. Spencer Hughes, Dalton Wilson, Cade Diller, Justin Wells, and Caden Klatt. The fastest car on the track the last time around in the 50 car. Do we have an early Hoker Trucking hard charger?
Yes, we do. And the driver that has gained the most positions, any guess? I'll give you a hint. He started 23rd.
Garrett Alberson.
No,
Jonathan
Davenport.
Okay.
Yes, he started 23rd. He is up to 15th. So he has gained 8 positions in the first 14 laps of this one.
And he led the first heat race, which would have put him on the pole till the last lap.
5.1
7.5 laps. And he slowed coming out of 2. Harmonic balancer. They had to roll out the backup car. Like I said, there's not really a backup car. They're both well prepared. They know all these drivers. They set him up just like the car they're going to run that night. So Gordy Gundaker looking for the biggest win of his career. Man, that heartbreak. Farmer City, it looked like he was going to do it a couple of years ago. And right now, one of his favorite tracks here in Wheatland, Missouri, the home state driver, son of the Hall of Famer, Kevin Gundaker, at the Nutrient Ag Solutions Restart Zone. 14 down for $25,000. Dustin Jarrett, here they come.
Trying to get to at least halfway, if not the entire 50 laps into this one. Brandon Shepard trying to get that Rocket One rolling on the outside. He's got a good run down the back straightaway, James. Battle for the lead here at Lucas Oil Speedway. Rocket One on the outside, Gundaker on the inside. Do you have a new leader? Yes, you do. It's Brandon Shepard by 2/100ths of a second.
They was going to have a 1 in the number, right? It was Shepard or Gundaker. Shepard out in front. Brandon Shepard started back in 6th to the lead. Gundaker 2nd. Here comes the battle for 3rd. Overton. Thornton has dropped back to 5th. Big perm. How about Justin Wells up to 7th? Caden Klatt 11th. Garrett Alberson is 9th. He started in 17th.
Yeah, my goodness. You talk about Justin Wells, James, when the money's on the line here at Lucas Oil Speedway. That 98 car always seems to shine. He's up to 7th, as you mentioned. Brandon Overton, that last time by, worked back around the 20 RT of Ricky Thornton Jr. Those two been battling back there for positions 4 and 5. Dalton Wilson going to join the party as well. But at the front of the field, Brandon Shepard pulling away from Gordy Gundaker. He's got a 1.8 second advantage, 18 laps scored.
By the way, second place pays $10,000. Somebody's going to get that. Shepard right now out of turn number 4. Looking to break that tie with Josh Richards, all-time in the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series, and has returned to the series this year. The reigning World of Outlaw Series champion pulls away into turn number 3 as we look to score at lap 20 this time around, Dustin.
Got a battle for the bridesmaid honors brewing in this one as Hudson O'Neill's got the SSI Motorsports number 71 ripping around the high side down in turns 3 and 4. He'll now go low, trying to work around Gordy Gundaker. They go wheel to wheel momentarily through 1 and 2 down the back straightaway. Gordy get an inch ahead. Here comes Hudson O'Neill trying to work back around the outside. Not able to complete the pass just yet.
And Gordy Gundaker still has a good race car. So does Hudson O'Neill down the back straightaway. But even better is Brandon Shepard. 3 seconds ahead as we are 3 laps shy of the halfway mark here tonight at Lucas Oil Speedway.
Yeah, the tail end of the field quickly backing up, so to speak, to the Rocket One of Brandon Shepard as he's just in a league of his own right now. He just put a another 10th between himself and that battle for second. Meanwhile, behind the battle for second, you've got a battle for the fourth position, or you had a battle for the fourth position. Brandon Overton has once again shaken himself free of the 20 RT of Ricky Thornton Jr. Then Dalton Wilson, Justin Wells, Garrett Alberson, James Jonathan Davenport is up to 9th from the 23rd starting position. Spencer Hughes rounds out the top 10.
Coming up one lap shy of the Hellraiser Jacks halfway mark. That's $100 courtesy of Tim Sheets at Hellraiser Jacks. So right now, Brandon Shepard at the halfway mark. If we get the leader plus 3, it would become official if Mother Nature intervenes. We hope to get all 50 in. 25 in the books, 25 to go, and we got a battle for second again into 1.
Yeah, Hudson O'Neill's really been pounding the cush down in turns 1 and 2, trying to work around Gordy Gundaker, and he may finally have it this time. He clears the 11 down in turns 3 and 4. He'll try to make it official at the scoring loop. Off corner number 4, 24 laps remaining. You've got a new second place car. It's the new deal, Hudson O'Neill, and that is tight racing between Thornton and the 18D Dalton Wilson.
Justin Wilson, you guys go ahead. Hanana 87th, Alberson 8th, 9th is Davenport, 10th is Dillard, 11th is Hughes, 12th Klatt, 13th Moran. Take runs 14th. Clay Harris up to 15th, by the way, as your leader down the back straightaway battles traffic as he gets around the 79. A top rookie, Donald McIntosh, who runs in 22nd here tonight.
Hudson O'Neill pedaling hard, trying to gain ground on your race leader, Brandon Shepard. He's been able to take a couple tenths off of Shep's lead. He'll take 3 tenths off of it this time by, but there is still nearly a full straightaway, and right now one back marker between the Rocket 1 and the SSI Motorsports 71.
24 of the 25 starters still going. The only driver out of the race is Tony Jackson Jr. Right now, down the main straightaway. There, oh man, Overton right in the back of Jackson Ertl. He'll slide up the track. Gordy Gundaker on the bottom. And Gordy Gundaker goes back to third and down the back straightaway. Here comes the big perm. Look out. Oh man, big perm on the bottom. Here comes Thornton. Here comes Wells. Here comes Alberson.
We'll call it a gaggle.
Oh,
I mean, that's
baby.
a gaggle of cars back there battling third, fourth, fifth. You saw Overton. He had to jump on the brakes. You saw the tail end of that car get sideways down the back straightaway. They're about to go 5 wide or so back there.
Gordy slid up the track. Here comes Overton. Dalton Imhoff. Dalton Wilson. Ricky Thornton Jr. 19 to go. 2.5 for Shepard as he's picked up Dan Ebert off at turn 4. O'Neill just now exiting turn 4. Last time around, DJ was 2.5. This time it is 2.6. He picked up a tenth of a second. 18 to go.
And don't look now, but the fast 49 of Superman Jonathan Davenport, James, is slowly but surely trying to pick off a couple cars. You're going to see him creep in and out of your screen here ever so slightly, especially over in turns 3 and 4. But here they are, nearly 3 wide for the third spot. Brandon Overton, Gordy Gundaker, Ricky Thornton Jr. They battle well behind your second place car of Hudson O'Neill, this time by 16 laps to go.
Next time around, it'll be 15 to go for the Rocket 1. He's got about a straightaway lead, and he gets in there hot on Ebert. Man, that was close. Shepard had to hit the brakes off at turn 4. Here comes B-Shep. Here comes O'Neill. He'll try to pick up a little bit. It's down to 2.4, but it's Overton, Gundaker, Thornton, your top 5 right there. Gordy, he has put on a show here tonight. He got on the bottom, that drainage down there. Down the back straightaway, but it is all Brandon Shepard in control right now with 14 to go.
I mean, that battle from third on back has just been absolutely bonkers for about the last 20 laps or so. Meanwhile, at the front of the field, it's still Brandon Shepard, 2.3 seconds the advantage. Hudson O'Neill pedaling hard, but he's got 1, 2, 3 lapped cars between himself and the Rocket 1 with just 13 laps remaining.
Davenport's made no headway. He got up to 9th, and he has not advanced anymore. Dalton Wilson on the outside. That is the battle for what? 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th. How about Justin Wells in that TNT chassis? Right now, still 7th for the defending track champion here.
Yeah, Garrett Alberson trying to work around him, and then it's Jonathan Davenport just behind him as well. Those drivers, I mean, they're just going at it tooth and nail out there. You're not missing anything at the front of the field. Wells trying to work by Gordy Gundaker as Alberson tries to work by both of them on the high side. At the front of the field, Shep still out front by 2.2 seconds over Hudson O'Neill. Hudson O'Neill's got a 4.5 second cushion over Brandon Overton, Ricky Thornton, and the rest of this group that's back here battling for 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th.
Wells up to 6th. He may not be done yet. He eyes the big perm. Here comes Alberson on the outside. Every position matters in this chase for the championship. But right now, Brandon Shepard still 2.4 ahead, 9 laps to go. So if we do have a caution, we've only had one so far. It would be a single file restart. But Brandon Shepard, he's got clear traffic, nobody in front of him off of turn 4, Dustin.
Yeah, he just made a nice move there around Trevor Gundaker. He's got clear racetrack in front of him, and he's got 1, 2, 3 back markers between himself and Hudson O'Neal. Right now, Hud's pedaling hard, James, but he's simply not gaining enough ground. Still 2.5 seconds back of your race leader. Your leader now crossing the stripe. 7 laps to go for Brandon Shepard, looking to win his first ever CMH Diamond Nationals.
Well, they won the Hellraiser Jack's Pit Crew Challenge here back Memorial Day weekend. That was $10,000 to the crew with Danny, Joel, and Austin. And right now trying to go to victory lane for $25K tonight. Look at this back here. Look at Justin Wells. Justin Wells out of Aurora, Missouri, putting his hat right in there. Off of turn number 4, he's got the run. Will he pick up another spot? He does. Justin Wells to 4th. Are you serious? What a run for the veteran out of Aurora, Missouri, down the back straightaway.
Justin Wells, that matches his best career one.
And he's closing
on the Show Me 100. Yes, he is. They're closing in on that 20 RT. The 20 RT stuck behind the 93 of Lawler and the 79 of McIntosh. 3.3 seconds. The lead has ballooned for your race leader, Brandon Shepard. Now with 5 laps to go, make it 4 laps to go. The Rocket One putting on a clinic here tonight in Wheatland, Missouri.
And they're catching Thorn behind Lawler.
Oh,
wow. And here comes Wells on the bottom. Justin Wells. And we got a spin in turn 2.
But he saves it. He saves it. Dalton Imhoff.
We stay green. Oh, my goodness. 3 to go, I think. 2 to go coming up.
Brandon Shepard's far enough out front. I mean, you don't know. It's nearly a 4-second advantage for the Rocket One, man. That car is just on cruise control here in this one. Meanwhile, Justin Wells just worked his way around Ricky Thornton Jr. He's going to try to get a podium finish here tonight.
He got him. 2 to go. Barrett's Performance, 1 lap to go. Thornton on that bottom behind Lawler. He has to back out of it. Here comes Justin Wells down the back straightaway. The Barrett's Performance, 1 to go. It's Shepard O'Neal, the battle for 3rd. Thornton and Wells off at turn number 4. They'll go to the checker, go into the back, into the fuel cell. And that's the white flag.
Yeah,
1 to go.
Checkered flag in the air, and it's going to be Brandon Shepard winning the CMH Diamond Nationals presented by Veland. Second's going to go to Hudson O'Neal. The battle for the final spot on the Big River Steel podium is going to go to Ricky Thornton Jr. as he narrowly edges out Justin Wells. And Garrett Alberson has worked his way with just 1 caution. Alberson from 17th to 5th. Dalton Wilson 6th. Gordy Gundaker 7th. Jonathan Davenport from 23rd to 8th. Brandon over to 9th. And Caden Klatt with a good run. He rounds out the top 10 here this evening.